standing tall. Guess the shape, that's the frame. Play this fun little game. Who's that figure in the dark? Mystery leaves a mark. Outline tells a hidden truth. Who is hiding in the proof? Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Is it I'm gonna find? Get the shadow on my mind.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody tonight? Hope we are all doing fine. Let's see. Chat. I don't know why the chat's not here. Let me redock the chat. There we go. Live chat. Welcome to live chat. Okay, remember guidelines. So, hope everybody is fine. I don't see anybody here yet. Let me go check over around. We have one concurrent view. It says at the moment, so we have one person watching. Well, hello. How are you? Remember to hit that like button, share, and all that wonderful stuff. Oh, that's what we should be doing right now. We should be sharing. Let's share this to Facebook. Maybe we'll get some people for the silhouette team here, from there. Let's share this on X or Twitter. Here we go. Okay, we probably do need one more share for this, and that will be in the Discord, just to remind people, in the Discord. Let's see. Put a message in the detective squad. Oh. We'll put a message in about yourself. That's something I'm probably going to try to get on tonight. Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. That comes on at 10 o'clock, I think. Because they're having their 250th episode. So that should be good. Let's see. Where is that? Can we make that smaller? care about the studio. Let's... Hey, how are you, Parasocial? So, although you're the first one here, something that I'm working on a new leaderboard look. This looks sort of dingy. Uh, uh, it's not going to be ready for next week, and I'm going to request if anybody has their own lettering that they want to bring in, let me know. I'm gonna making this up. I'm gonna probably make it a little closer. I'm gonna get the scores in one area all right under each other. So this is the beginning looks of our new leaderboard. So I hope people might like that. Some of them I made up myself, like Alpha Proto I did because he already had it. I just grabbed, as you can notice, I grabbed pretty much everybody's icon that they have in their thing. Oh, for the board. Well, I just used for you your symbol that you have there. I went over to your channel and just downloaded it. Well, technically, I don't think you have a channel, but you know, YouTube makes you create a channel, although you might not put anything up. I just use that for your symbol next to you. You know, that's what I use for each person. And, you know, tried to do a bit of different lettering for each person. Yeah, so I'm trying to look at the update the leaderboard. Hopefully this will be upgraded by tomorrow, next week. So, and I hope you like the lettering that you did. I did. If you don't, let me know. I can try and do something else. I'm not sure what else. I just try and do something that might, I think, suit whatever. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so this will hopefully be set up for next week. The new leaderboard. I'm gonna have the names a little closer together. How are you, Joshua? So I figured it was something I could show off while I'm waiting for people to get in here for round episode 11 of the Silhouette game, Robots and Androids. And the reason I decided to say androids and that, I think a lot of people in sci-fi get them mixed up. Um, I think there's a mixed definition for both. A lot of times robots are not considered thinking independent thinking, like free willed. Hey, I'll show it. Oh, great. um, so where androids are, but you know, we do have transformers. They are free thinking. They're free willed. They're robots in disguise. You know, I think there's lots of times where we call probably robot. Would there be Transformers actually more be considered androids? I don't know. I think it's a little controversial. So just because in case I'm flipping back and forth without realizing, I figured I'd say robots and androids for tonight's thing. So, I think Ultra Mega Team Joshua is actually not Joshua. Always thought it was, but so should we wait to some other people to get here, or do we think we should start now since we are about 11 minutes uh, past the hour? You know, it is me. Oh, Joshua Hughes. Okay. Okay, then we only have two. I would like to try and wait till an actual third party comes in if we can, but I'll do that. Give it till quarter after. It is me. Of course, it is you. It's you, Ultra Mega Team Joshua. Are you Joshua Hughes? That's a different question. But you did say I'm great, so I guess it could be easily you. Just because also I want to make sure if Ultra Mega Team Joshua is guessing, and if it's Joshua Hughes, that Joshua Hughes actually gets the points, and his points don't get divided into two different characters that he's playing. uh, nice Ultra Mega Team J. And I guess that is definitely in celebration for Tuesday night, Wednesday morning for you guys down there. Yes, Rick, it's one of my olds. Okay, okay. And yes, congratulations, Joshua, on that. So, do you think you're ready for tonight? For I think again, I got them in a decent order for easy to hard. We'll find out, of course, as we get into the night. Uh, but yeah, so yeah, well, what else to say? Oh, I might be starting another stream doing Mondays. There was something back not the October that just passed, but the October that before that, that I was planning to do with a bunch of people. There's something that I think it's the first uh, day in October that normally it happens. I'm not sure exactly when for sure, but it's supposed to be 24-hour comic. And I had basically the idea that what I was gonna do for that. Um, Basically, I was gonna take some lesser known Bible stories and make them into some comic stuff. Now, some of it's simpler than others. So what I think I'm gonna do is Mondays I might start doing a stream about that, doing drawing up that stuff. Um, um, so it's three stories out of Judges, actually, almost one right after the other. Judges chapter 7. So I'm not sure whether anybody will be interested in that or not. I'm not sure what time during the day I'm going to do that yet. If I do it on Mondays, it'll probably be late afternoon, evening. I'm not sure. I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure out what my timeline's like, and then work and all that. I'd like to do. Oh, right. Oh, Rick, can I co-write your script? Well, I have basically taken for those three that I have. I've taken just what the scripture says and I've tried to divide it up into page and panel the best as I can. Um, I would like to work on some other ones. Um, I went over a bunch of stuff in Joshua today, or not Joshua, Judges. I'd like to do some lesser known Bible stories. Um, I might go into some bigger names. Like I know we usually get David, but usually you only get David and Goliath. You don't get too many other stories with David throughout his life. So I might break those up and put this into my quote unquote lesser known Bible stories. Um, I'm not sure what you want to call it, series. It might come out in comic books. It might just go on my website. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. You could try what I would suggest out per social. If you want to do a script, find a lesser known, what you think might be a lesser known Bible story. Take it. Let me, of course, know where exactly it's from. Write it out, page and panel. It doesn't have to be a full comic book. Uh, and I might not do David the whole life in one comic. If I do David, it just might be parts broken up. But I'll let that. I might jump over the different places in the timeline of David. But so many people know David and Goliath. There's a couple other interesting stories that I like. One is where David's being chased by, and I've heard this brought up in the sermon once or twice after I discovered it, but there's a spot where David is being pursued by King Saul, and he and his men are going to a cave. Go into a cave to hide, and Saul, stops his armor and says, "Hey, I need to relieve myself. I need to go take a washroom break, basically." And he ends up going into the same cave as David and his men. And it's like, and I don't think King Saul's just doing a number one. I think he has to do a number two because David is able to crawl up behind him and cut off a piece of his robe, garment, his coat, whatever you want to call it. And then after David goes up, after the king finishes relieving himself and goes out back to his army, David comes out a couple minutes later. Say, "Hey king, if I wanted you dead, I could have killed you. See, here's a piece of your jacket. I didn't kill you when I had the chance. I don't want to kill you. So stop messing with me." I can't help that God wants me over you. But that's not, I'm paraphrasing a bit there, but I don't think that's a Bible story too many people know with David. I'd love to draw that up, sometime. But yeah, if you want to do some sort of, find some lesser known Bible story and write it up, like I said, it only doesn't have to be a full comic. It can be 4 or 5 pages. That's something right now I'm working on, a 4-page Canadian Shield script. I've got 3 pages of it done. I'm not sure where to go with the last page really, because I've said a lot of what I wanted to say, but I just want to end it somehow. I'm not sure how. But anyways, that's all beside the point. You already knew that one? Oh well, that's interesting. That's cool that you do, Joshua. I'm just saying, I don't think a lot of people know about it. It's obviously not one that you hear about a lot. Like I said, I've heard a couple preachers preach on it, but more after I found out about it. But with all that said, okay, so let's get to the rules. We are about 20 minutes in. There seems to be nobody else showing up. So it looks like Joshua is going to be the winner tonight, most likely. But hey, just for those that don't know, here are the rules. 1 guess per round. The first 3 people to guess right get points. The first person gets 3 points, second person 2 points, and the third gets one. So yeah, there it is. So we are robots and androids. Oh, has anybody seen Goodnight Spoon? I haven't heard from him in over a week. That sounds. I don't think that was the whole thing. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool, Joshua. I did not know that. That's awesome. No, I don't. I don't think it was that. I think it was just a cave that they found. He and his men found because the men were there hiding out from Saul to keep safe, and just okay. So, anyways, let's. No. Yeah, I've been trying. I've been trying to get with him to do Minecraft for over a week now, but I haven't heard from him. Well, no, I think the last time I heard from him was last week after this. Or was it after my last Tuesday one? I forget which one, but. Anyways, on with the show. So, anyways, here we go. Round one, robots and androids. Who's gonna get it first? Scooby Doo Doo Dibbity 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 Doo. Yeah, they took it to go to the washroom. You have to take it out to go to the washroom, otherwise you're going in your pants. Um, but uh, hey, Metal, are you gonna play tonight, Metal? If you are, do you want to take a guess before I reveal? Just by -2 points. I don't even have you on the board as -2 points. You have yourself on the board for -2 points. At this point, you'd get 1 point, so you'd still be -1 point. I think you should risk it. I think you should. I lost audio. Okay. Sorry to hear that. Although you can't hear me say sorry to hear that. Everybody else, I think, still has audio. Okay, but I think with that, that means Metal is not going to risk it. So yes, it is, of course, the Iron Giant. Or I might have even said I accepted Superman. I am Superman. But yes, a very good show, movie. Okay, so there we go. Round one. The main character in Iron Giant's last name is Hughes, by the way. Yeah, I think it is too. Uh, your audio keeps dropping out. That might because I'm gonna get some. Uh, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do because I gotta either I'm using this OBS with what the net is. My net's down. It seems a little bit tonight. I'm not sure. Otherwise, I gotta use the duck, and I don't get enough hours on the duck to do my stuff. Well, I hate it. That movie growing up, I didn't used to. By the, by the, but way too many Okay. Okay, Joshua says buffering. Yeah, we're dropping frames a lot tonight. I don't know what's going on. Well, I'll make sure to keep things up till everybody's guest that's here. So, round two. And these can be cartoons, movies, um, TV. Turn off video. What video? My video? I can try. I'll see whether that does anything. Okay, well, let me know whether that does anything for you guys or not. Well, it seems to went up, but I wasn't looking at it just beforehand, so. Helps. I don't know. I'm not sure whether refreshing might help or whatever. Let me see. I might have too much crap up. Let's see whether I can. Let's see. Okay, so is that a little better? I shut down a whole bunch of programs. Okay, so Parasocial, are you going to guess on this one or not? I guess Metal's not guessing. And you might need to refresh to Parasocial now that I've done a whole bunch of stuff to. You know what? I'll even take off Discord since I'm not doing anything on it at the moment. Exit. Yes. Exit. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. If anybody's got it. Um. Oh, shoot! I forgot to do one thing. In the last round. Josh. Out. And nobody. And it looked like. Okay, so we will bring things up. Unfortunately, the only one to guess was, of course, um, Joshua. And unfortunately, Joshua, you have confused the B9 robot for the one that is very similar, Robbie the robot. Unfortunately, they put a or around him, which I think mess with things a little for seeing his exact form. One had legs, one had tracks. Uh, what's the difference? Well, there is Robbie the robot. Um, let me get a picture of names for one, but lost in space robot. Well, here's a copy. Here is them side by side. Joshua. The one on my left is the one from Thing, and the other one is Robbie the robot. I think people get them confused all the time. What's their personality? Not. Well, I think most of us know Robbie the oh, not Robbie. The one from Lost in Space. I'm not sure what the Robbie the robot's personality is like. Um, and I haven't seen anything in it. Uh, I know about it, but unfortunately, I don't think I've ever watched the movie that he's from. So let me do the score there. So that was an easy but hard one. So I'm not sure whether I put that in the right place. Maybe I should have got rid of the glow that was on that a little bit. So maybe that's my fault. I don't know. Anyways, up third. I think this one should be fairly easy. Are you still here, Parasocial? You still here, Joshua? Is there lag now? Is there better. Maybe I will do this one from now on via the duck because probably you don't want the lag on this one. Are we still? You know, I'm still here. Okay, is anybody else still here? Two likes. Nobody is here. At least that's what it's showing me. Not lagging for me. Okay. Okay, it's not showing you as a concurrent viewer. So, any guesses? Joshua, are you going to say who this is if you know? Okay, we're gonna give it 20 more seconds. Till this says 10 after. No, I thought you would have known this one. It's who he's. I think Wally was based after. Number 5, Short Circuit, Johnny 5. Just number 5, alive, no disassemble. From Short Circuit 1 and Short Circuit 2. Number 2 was filmed up here in Canada, at least for part of it. I couldn't remember the name. Well, if you would have said the right movie, I probably would have given you half a point. Don't you love it that Alpha's not here to help you get your points? No. Jeez, easy ones nobody's getting. It's just you here now. It seems like we've lost Elk. So round 4 begins now. I haven't seen those movies yet. Oh, you should see them. They're really good, Joshua. I really highly recommend them. I should play them maybe once I get my own place. I might play them one night on my Discord. Well, since you're the only one here, just make sure you let me know whether you're guessing or not. That way, I know whether to take it down, show it, or go on to the next one or not, Joshua. Oh, we got our two concurrents back. Okay, so I don't know. I Tonight seems to be not good to do this. Maybe people don't like robots and androids. Maybe my thing just sucks. Okay, well, I take it that you're not guessing, Joshua. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on. So it's Ironhide from Transformers. Well, we might have to redo this one next week or whatever. I don't know. So, you can't lose points, Joshua. So you should always guess just in case you're right. Alpha did that a week or two ago when you weren't here. He wasn't gonna guess, and I said just guess, and he actually ended up getting it right. Megatron. Okay, so up next is our latest one. Okay, well, you're guessing on that. I'm a Transformers normie. Well, Ironhide is a bit of a harder one, I think, for the Transformers. Is but isn't. I didn't want to go with, although he was only number four. I didn't want to go with uh, somebody as easy as we say Optimus or Megatron or Bumblebee or even Soundwave. I wanted to go with somebody slightly harder than them. They would have been like a one as far as I was concerned. But yeah, I'd say just guess, or at least if you're not going to guess, just let me know, Joshua. That way I know to go on to the next one. And of course, we do have the latest one up here. Which robot is this that has intelligence, free will to decide for itself its outcome in life. Well, as best as one can to decide one's outcome. Okay. Okay, I'm putting my face back up since it doesn't seem to matter. Um okay, now does this matter? Are you still hearing me? What is going on? Is there any lag? How's the audio? Okay, so I take it you're not guessing again. So this was Sidekill from the GoBots. Joshua's gonna have these all for next week. Okay, here we go. Rough RC. Buff RC. Yeah. I like how he's guessing after. Although I think Sidekill was created before RC. You are correct, Joshua. It is Vision. So this was round 6. So that means round 5, nobody. Josh, nobody. Since Joshua is the only one here to get points at this point. Okay, so round 7. Are you ready, Joshua? I was looking through the list of Transformers to find one with the same silhouette, but he wasn't even a Transformer. Yeah, he was a wannabe Transformer. I'm going. Um, I'm not sure whether you've noticed, Joshua. I'm trying not to do two in an episode. Of one of these episodes. I'm trying not to do two in the same, shall we say, show or franchise. I know a couple weeks ago I did do two from the Robotech universe. The SDF one and the Ventrati Battle Pod. But I'm trying not to. I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to each 15 from a different, shall we say, universe. Okay, so round 7? No, we did. Yeah, round 7. Now, I'm not saying that sometimes it won't happen where there's two or three in the same universe, but I'm trying, to keep it keep people guessing a little bit. I don't know how to put it, but that one a few weeks would go with the mix. So I just wanted to do the SDF one. I just wanted to do so bad, and I already had put the Ventrati battle pod in, so it was like I'll keep it. And you're correct, Joshua. It is Sunny. Not Sunny Bono, but Sunny Roboto. And of course, I just made up that Roboto. Okay, so we are on to round 8. Are you ready? Maybe I hope so. The robot that looks like Mark Zuckerberg. I had the name like, what was it, yesterday or today? And I meant to put it in here. Obviously, that's not the name. It's from Batteries Not Included. I think her name's Carlita or Carmen. I know it starts with a C. I could find it again easy enough. But obviously, you don't even know it yourself, so I don't have to. I don't think I have to worry about that. I was trying to remember. I was even thinking, trying to remember to have the thing up, but I think I put it down. Uh, yeah, but again, from a movie called Batteries Not Included. There was a whole bunch of little machines like this. They called them fix-its. This was the female of the Batteries Not Included. It and the male one had babies. Had 3 babies in the thing. So probably too old for you. That movie. It's again probably a movie you never saw, maybe never even heard of. But I know I've seen it a long time ago, or I wanted to see it. I'm pretty sure I saw it, and I thought it was pretty good. Oh, it reminds me of the robot from Flubber, yeah. Or it also reminds me a little bit of, well, I'm not sure whether you've watched Obi-Wan Kenobi, the little robot that what's her name had. Oh man, I should have included that one. Geez, there's all sorts of different little robots, because I was again, I wasn't wanting to go with C3PO or R2D2. Again, those would have been like a 1 or 2 free max on this list. Okay, so was that 7 or 8? Yeah, that was 8. So we're going for 9. So yeah, here we go. Round 9, 9. Will Joshua guess? Will he guess right? It's an unknown. It's an unknown night. Do 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 do. I know, but do you know? I don't know, but I don't know. Well, at least you're gonna catch up with Alpha tonight a little bit. Get a few points, close that gap. There's what, 40 points between you, it looks like? It appears to be female. Yes, it does appear to be female. A feminized robot. So, you have to think of your robots, androids that are female. Or appear to be female because, well, do they have females? Yeah, they do, but they don't. Joshua's trying to give himself more time by saying, it appears to be female. Trying, can I delay this to figure out who it is before he decides to show me and I don't get the points? Is that what you're doing? Are you trying a delaying tactic, Joshua? Okay, let's see. Give him 15 more seconds? 10 more. Oh! Wrong universe. It's platinum from the Metal Man. But you were sort of going down the right path. And of course, the Metal Men from DC Comics. Yes, you were close. But unfortunately for you, in this case, close only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and atomic bombs. And yours was none of them. So, bye bye, Platinum. Up next is level 10. Are you ready? Yeah. Which one? Which one came first? Is just a rip-off of this character? I'm not sure. Well, you're trying to figure out this character. Maybe I will find that out. And uh, uh, um, from uh, Metal Men. Their first appearance was March, April 1962. I'm going to assume that's all the members. Uh, when was just uh, just just cast up him. 1977. So Platinum was created first. Hey Victor, how are you? I'm not sure what you said. Sorry I didn't catch it. Oh, oh, sorry, that was my burner account. Okay, no problem. Well, you're a little late, but you're in time for round 10. If, oh yeah, I'll show you something. I speak the truth with that account. After this round, I'm going to show you something that I'm going to have hopefully done new for next week. So we are doing robots and androids. I say both because they get confused, I think, sometimes in um, thing because but of course I'm more talking to free will. They can do pretty much whatever they want, or if not whatever they want. Um, where robots most of the time, I think some people consider they're just got to stick to the programming, whatever that might be. Yes, the silhouette is still in play. And what is your guess, Joshua? You're going data too? Well, you came close, guys, but wrong guy. Lore. I knew you people would go with data automatically, so I played one of my tricks again. We're on round 10. First off, I ain't yelling, but I will quite. No, I'm not. I know what my voice is when I'm yelling, Anita. Maybe, well, maybe I'm a bit loud, but I didn't think I was that loud. But I will quiet my voice. Something else I'm going to You don't want enough stuff. His brother's name, huh? Okay, so okay. So before I go on to round 11, I was going to show off a couple things. So I'm working on the new leaderboard for next week to make it look a little bit better. Here's the beginnings of it. I was saying if anybody wants to specialty lettering, I just took yours from your thing, Alpha. Obviously, because I'm a cooking show. So I've got to get the numbers up there. I've got to probably move things a little closer together. I've just taken basically everybody's avatar from here to indicate them on the side, and I just you know grabbed a bunch of different fonts to do everybody's name and all that, and just played with the various fonts and coloring and all that. Um, like I said, I'm going to move everything probably everybody closer together. The names, pictures. This is just getting things together to look decent, because I wanted to try and start make things look a little bit better. Um, Unfortunately, I don't know what I can do for the whatchamacallit, the scoring board. It looks pretty decent. It's just I got to fill it in as we go along. So I guess nobody would have to see that, but I think people like seeing that. And like I know Outcast isn't here, but if Outcast comes by and he has his own lettering, if he sends that to me as a PNG, I will put it in here in place of that. Green background is kind of ugly. Yeah. I unfortunately, I guess that's more. I went for green background because of being cross comics. You know, Marvel has blue. No, Marvel has red. DC has blue. I was trying to go for cross comics as green, and that's more because green's my favorite color. Maybe should I go with maybe the other primary color, yellow, for cross comics? What do you think? Looks like I'm playing solitaire. But I wasn't sure completely what to do with yours. Uh, Green, black, and gold are games. Are the game signatures. Okay, green, black, and gold are the game signature. You're saying they're my signature? Well, black, obviously, because silhouettes are black. Or are you saying because, oh, leaderboard? Uh, but with that said, I'll go over what we've done so far for silhouettes. Round one was the Iron Giant. Round two was Robbie the Robot. Now, Robbie the Robot looked like, let's see, that, so you might have gotten confused with what Joshua did, the one from Lost in Space. Okay, and then of course we had Johnny Five, who Joshua thought it was wow. Yeah, I think that's from either that might have been from two when he got yeah, I think this is from two when he got all beat up and he did look a bit angry and ticked. Did you see Short Circuit 2? There was two movies. But yeah, I love them too. So number four was Ironhide. So that's what it would look like. So you wouldn't have got it on Ironhide. Ah. Okay. This was number five, and it was Psykill. Oh, and just to let you know something that I let Joshua know, I do try. That's the leader of the bad GoBots, the Renegades, I believe they're called. He's like the Megatron for the GoBots. But as I was saying, I try to let everybody. I try to make sure. I've been trying to make sure, these last few weeks, that each of my characters is from a different universe, or each of the characters I get is from a different universe. It doesn't always happen. Like a couple weeks ago, when I did the max out, we had SDF 1, and the the battle pod, and then trying to battle pod, which is same universe. But for the most part, I try to get separate universes. Anyways, let's see. Here is number 6, being Vision. And here's number 7. It was Sunny from iRobot. Now, I forget the exact name of this one, but it's from Batteries Not Included. I believe her name was Carmen or Carly or something. I know it started with C. Uh, yes, Batteries Not Included. I didn't know the name. But if you knew iRobot, since you were here, I probably would have at least given you half a point for knowing that. The hamburger robot. Yeah, I got her name and I forgot it. I know it starts with a C. That's it. So I could find it easy enough if I wanted to, but I don't right now. So yeah, that was 8. So yeah, and then we did 9, which Joshua almost got. He guessed the wrong universe. He guessed just Jocasta from Marvel when it was Platinum from DC. And I think that brings us up to D. Yes. So we were on round 11. Oh, Joe Stica. Uh, okay, so here is round 11. Yeah, so as you can see, these can be live action or cartoon. Yes, it's Chappie. That R is a little bit far away from that H. Joshua. Anyways, there we go. Alpha. Oh, sorry. I forgot to put Joshua there. Autocorrect on that one? You want me to believe that, Joshua? I don't know about that. I think Alpha thinks it's a bit suspicious too. Okay. And I'm going to warn you right now, probably 15 is going to be very, very hard. So round 12. I think Joshua's copying. He's getting things more correct now. But yes, the TX. Okay, so round 13. Well, Alpha, you're wrong. It's Isaac from the Orville. Which makes Joshua wrong too. I don't, I don't eat that popcorn. What popcorn? Well, that wasn't popcorn. I'm eating what's called Junior Mints. Or are you referring to the show Orville? Oh, yeah, I get it now. Okay, so we're around 14. Can you get it? No, not Orville Redenbacher. The show. The Orville. Let Joshua go. Let's see whether you can copy from him. He got a couple here without you too, so. Well, all I have to say, if you get 15, you are full out geek. And I'm not sure what to say. You really know your robots and androids if you get when you. This is 14, but if you get 15, I guess Alpha has got. I mean, Joshua has gone Alpha. Hey, what's your guess? I will accept that as the answer. His actual name in it is supposed to be Andrew Martin, but I will accept Bicentennial Man as the answer. I never watched the movie. I just saw the trailers. Yeah. I watched the movies. I forgot his name. It was just in looking for the image that I came by the name, and it actually is in the title of the image. Okay. Like I said, this next one is going to be extremely, extremely hard. I think this will be the hardest one yet on this channel. So in fact, if you get this, I am going to give, if the first person to get, if somebody actually get this, I will give 10 points for the first person. I will presume that was an accident. Alpha. Either that or a joke. This one time I will not count chat as an answer. I tried to copy and paste. Yeah. I figured that's what you did with it, saying you want to go first, Joshua. Remember, Alpha, if you get it, if he goes first and he gets it, he gets those 10 points. If you go first, then holy crap! You just got yourself 10 points. I did not think it would be you. Anybody would get that. This movie is from. Well, Joshua's now going to copy it for it. He get himself an extra 2 points. But yes, Maria from Metropolis from 1927, the movie. Now, did what just with me just declaring how hard this was going to be, is did that give you any sort of clue? No. So you actually recognize the look? Have you actually seen the movie? It is on YouTube. I was wanting to watch it myself. No, but like, did with me saying how hard it was or whatever, none of that gave you a clue. The image itself gave you enough. Oh wow, that I recognized her hips. I'm surprised. I must be. You're definitely the king of sci-fi, king of geekdom, alpha. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Yeah, I've seen clips of silent movies freaking out. Uh-huh. I guess I wasn't expecting anybody to have seen this before here, but I guess if anybody that I would have expected to see this before, it's you, Alpha. There was a full reimagining of Metropolis as an anime that made me look up the OG movie. um, so yeah, something else I was saying earlier in the stream while waiting for people to get in here. I'm gonna be probably starting up another stream on Mondays. I'm not sure exactly what time. I'm gonna be drawing up some lesser known Bible stories. Um, Not this October that just passed, but the one before that. There's something that a buddy of mine told me about. A couple buddies of mine told me about. 24-hour comic day. Basically, you make a comic in 24 hours. And I had this idea of taking these three stories from Joshua and making it, not Joshua, Judges, and making it into a 24-page comic. I was going to do that for the 24-hour comic day. I'll do something now different whenever I get around to trying to do that. Usually, I think it's the first day of October that's supposed to happen. But I just decided today that I'm going to start drawing these three stories up. And I might continue, I'll probably continue after that, drawing up some lesser known Bible stories. You know, like most people know, I've heard of Joshua, Joshua on the Wall, David and Goliath, Adam and Eve, Noah, the Ark. I want to find some a little bit lesser known Bible stories and try and draw them up in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, I've got three at the moment. Some some of those stories have a little bit more to go with, some don't. So I'm thinking of doing that on Mondays. Um, and I'll probably at least put them on my probably on my website, and if not just on my website, eventually I might put them in a book and release them. But yeah, so that's something I'm thinking of doing, or that I'm going to be doing probably starting Monday. Of course, tomorrow I will be on Coloring Canadian Shield, number 3, page 1. We're going to be tightening up the colors for the background stuff. Maybe if we get around to it, some shading and lighting, but I doubt it. Of course, Saturday, this Saturday, I may or may not be able, I probably won't be doing it this Saturday, the Insecto. I believe it's supposed to be the first day of October. So, a 24-hour comic is a 24 comic book page written, drawn, and completed in 24 hours. Cartoonist Scott McCloud came up with the challenge in 1990 as a creative exercise for himself and fellow comic artists. Being in 2004, writer Nat Gerald helped popularize it by popularize the forum by organizing the annual 24-hour Comics Day, usually held in October, which now takes place regularly in the United States and many other countries worldwide. Well, it's not a contest like what you think. It's a personal challenge. Alpha. And October even is a more personal challenge. Um, you obviously don't get anything from those guys. You know, should be the first day of the year. Well, see, for the 24-hour comic, you could just decide, okay, this day I'm gonna do it. You know, or get with a bunch of people and just do it. I don't think you need to have a specific day. And again, even with Inktober, you could do Inkvember or Inkvember, which I guess could be either December or November, or Ink August, Inkun, Ink July, Ink Arch, Ink April, Ink Ink Girl, Ink A. Obviously, some months wouldn't be Ink February. That's a good point. You could do a 24-hour marathon stream comic making. Yeah, and that's what I was going to do with it. I'm not sure whether we were going to do it in October, but we had planned to do it at some point, and then in the near future. And unfortunately, my mom died. That threw a wrench into plans. Um, because I didn't write it, but I got it. Well, I got the basics done. I hadn't planned out. I took the Bible. Uh, yeah. If you want to do it, I say get the story done, or the basic story maybe. Like, I'll show you. Should be able to show this off. Wait a second. Draw my dogs. I gotta get down here a little bit. Oh, there it is. So let me. Yeah, I'm actually going to be going. I think I'm going to get on the John Porter tonight because it's the 250th episode. I have to. So this is here what I got. Um, no, no, it's going on. I think it starts at 10 Eastern Alpha. So yeah, basically this is Judges chapter 3, 7 through 31. So the first 6 pages is the story of O'Neill, of Nilly, and Onethel. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. And then Ehud is like 7 or 8 pages. 9, 11 pages. 13. I get it to be 13. Usually they don't start till 10. Could be just people in. And then Shamar, which is another 5 pages. So this is just how I worked it out. It's not a complete script, as you know, but as you can see, it's just a roughness. That's all I'd say you'd have to do for a script. But yeah, with that said, yeah, okay, so yeah, wow. I was so confident nobody was going to get that. Yeah, the show is on. Oh, okay. I might get on then right away. It's been going 42 minutes. Oh, jeez. Crap. They started early tonight. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end that. Thanks for everybody stopping by. So, yeah. So, yeah. Thanks for everybody stopping by. We're going to play the theme song as we exit, and we'll see you. Go over to Jordan Porter, Chester Busby's channel. Alpha, I think you can get the link, throw it down for people. Okay, so bye for now. God bless. Have a great, wonderful day, people. Love you all.
See the shadow on the wall. How could it be standing tall? Guess the shape, that's the frame. Play this fun little game. Who's that figure in the dark? Mystery leaves a mark. Outline tells a hidden truth. Who is hiding in the proof? Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake the holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Is it I'm gonna find? Get the shadow on my mind.